A fuel for celebration and frustration. Proponents of Proposition 50 cheered as the state's redistricting effort in response to congressional changes in Texas appeared to easily pass just as polls closed last night. Less than 24 hours later came the swift legal challenge, led in part by Valley Assemblyman David Tangapa, as opponents argue Prop 50 creates unconstitutional district boundaries. Governor Gavin Newsom's office said on social media that the state hasn't reviewed the lawsuit, but is confident the challenge will fail. Good afternoon. I'm Graciela Moreno.
And I'm Dale Urong. We're live on ABC 30, Hulu Live, and wherever you stream. Let's take a look at the current numbers across the state. Proposition 50 passing handily with about 64% of the vote. Districts would be changed temporarily through the 2030 elections in response to an effort by the state of Texas to elect more Republican seats to Congress. Now, it will be days or even weeks until we know how residents in the city of Clovis voted on Prop 50. That city will be one of the areas most affected by the new district map.
Action News reporter Vincent Camarillo joins us live from the Clovis Civic Center with the reactions from local officials. Vincent.
Graciela and Dale, city officials here were very vocal in their opposition of Prop 50 leading up to the election, and now they've shifted that focus to the pending redistricting.
With Proposition 50 set to change Central California's congressional landscape, Clovis remains one of the most talked about cities in the state, as it will now go from a city with one congressional representative to being split between 3 separate districts.
If you just take a look at how those lines are drawn, it really is eliminating rural voices, in exchange putting leaders in place from metropolitan areas, and they just don't understand the issues that we face in the rural parts of this state.
Former Clovis Mayor and Fresno County Supervisor Nathan Magsic is concerned about the redistricting that now puts Clovis in a voting area largely made up of Fresno residents. The corner of Sunnyside and Gettysburg Avenues will become the cross-section between Districts 5, 20, and 21. Mayor Pro Tem Diane Pierce worries that Clovis and Central Valley as a whole could suffer blows to key areas of economic interest, such as agriculture.
We feed the world here, and so to not have representation that truly understands and has lived that and understands that in a personal way, that really is the challenge.
Despite disappointment in the outcome of the election, Clovis Veterans Memorial District CEO and District 21 congressional candidate Lorenzo Rios is motivated by the result, hoping it can kickstart even stronger voter turnout in the future.
If anything, it doubles down my desire to serve and serve my community well. And I encourage every person not to be disheartened, but to be encouraged as to why elections matter.
Mayor Pro Tem Pierce emphasizing Clovis is already looking ahead.
We are going to keep putting forward incredibly gifted and talented candidates. We're going to fight hard for them. Those of us at lower levels of government are going to redouble our efforts to be the voice of the people for the communities we serve.
And despite their disappointment in the outcome of the election, none of the officials I spoke with expressed any concerns over how it was run, and they're now anxious to see how the 3 districts will work together. Live in Clovis, Vincent Camarillo, ABC 30, Action News.
Thank you, Vincent, and stay with Action News as we report on the results of Proposition 50. We'll bring you the latest developments both on air, online, and on our mobile apps.